Guys, this is aprecium, and I know I haven't done a video in a while, and I apologise, but this video is special. It is for the B team. Don't know who the B team are. They are bdoubleo and generikb, who are Minecraft Let's Players, not just Minecraft, like other videos as well. But they are on the mindcrack server, and they have been recently playing Feed the Beast. One thing with Feed the Beast is you can basically do anything, like what you could make a food factory where you make canning, where you can food or something, and so yeah, they asked for the viewers to make an emerald factory. As you can see, they like emeralds with the big B there. The front, if you haven't already guessed, this is my factory. They asked it to be in a redwood forest or of sorts. I did take some trees down. I should really plant some more, just so it's more engrowthed. Is that the right word? I don't know. And they asked it to be cool, functional, above the trees, which I didn't really get to, but you know, it's still very tall. If we go to the balcony, I don't really want to show you everything, but we're about 92 levels, and our Y is about 92. So that's good. The base is at 74. So yeah, but let's get into the tour. This so the signs say bteam Inc. visitors entrance, and this is an authorized personnel only. So say we were a visitor, we'd go in here. Hello, nice lady at reception. There's where the personnel would go. Hello, lady at reception. Can I come in? Sure thing. And then I was debating whether to put anything here. I'm not sure whether I should or not, but yeah. So then, if you were the lady at reception, you'd be like, "Oh yes, come on in," because that's how people speak. Second of all, this is the power room. Ugly, I know, but I'm sure someone could find a way to make these cables look a bit more appealing. So I'm going to show you the different sources of power. One, we go downstairs, and this is a nuclear reactor. It's in obsidian, just to reinforce it a bit, and I broke some glass just so we could get in easily. And we've got some coolants and some vents and some plutonium. You can't have too much, otherwise the wire will I don't know, like break. I don't know the word. This is a high voltage cable in there, so if you were authorized personnel, you would come down here and you'd see the reactor. Now they didn't really want a reactor. They mostly wanted like solar, wind, or water power, but to do what they want to do, you kind of do need a lot of power. So I put that in. I mean, you could do it with just what they wanted, but it would be quite slow. I don't know what these are doing here. So that comes up into here, I think, or is it this one? I think it's this one. And this powers something upstairs. I'll show you that in a minute. Power comes from, if we can hold on. This is if you had a jetpack, you could just fly straight up. We'll go onto the roof. We've got solar panels here. That creates power, and up here we have water. This looks like a chimney, as you can see. I wasn't sure what material to use, so I used bricks. I thought that's more factory-like. I'm not sure whether it goes with it, but you know, you could always change that. And here is water things, and I went a bit off there, but it's okay. Creates a lot of power, so when it's nighttime you still do get power, because the solar panels obviously don't work at night. Then you go down here. So there are three main sources of power, and then so hold on, if we just go here, I want to take you outside. Let's just break out if we can. Why can't I get out? Let me out there. One source of power goes towards here, and this is a quarry. You can have more quarries set up. I just did one just for example, but we've got up to a lava lake here. So this has been digging. We're at level 17, nearly diamond level. We did go past a mine shaft, and there is a dungeon in here just nearby somewhere. But once this collects something, like it mines it out, I'll show you where that goes. Someone just came inside. Go down here. You can see the cobble goes up here, and I'm gonna destroy this factory in the process of making this video, but you know. So it comes up here, anything that doesn't need to be is not cobble or dirt or gravel or whatever. I think gravel maybe goes upstairs, but it will go into these, which are recyclers. Recyclers creates scrap. Now this scrap is what basically they use to make emeralds. The scrap is then collected, goes down here into here, which is a matter fabricator. It works very slowly. You need a lot of power. I think it's been on 6% for about 10-20 minutes now, and as you can see it's nearly full because I've been having that running for a while. But eventually it will create something called UU matter, which let's go upstairs. If I can get upstairs, a bit laggy. Now then, the UU matter comes up here round into an auto crafting table, which crafts things automatically, and 7 UU matter creates 2 emeralds, and they want emeralds. So after all that, it will go through and fill up this diamond chest. As you can see, I haven't actually had any UU matter created yet, and I've been playing for a while. It does take a long time. It would be quicker if we had more power, but I don't really know how to get more power. Maybe someone more advanced would be able to do that. This is for solar panels. I mean, in a factory you're going to have pipes going places, so it doesn't have to look the nicest, I suppose, but as long as it's functional and everything. Right, so anything that doesn't want to return to scrap, so like ores or anything, will come up here. Anything that doesn't, and then it will fill up in here. I should really, hold on, pass. Lapis needs to go in here. Anything, that doesn't need to be cooked, so ores, they need to be cooked. They will go, anything that doesn't, it will go up here and straight into these chests, which, as you can see, have got many material in them. Why have I just suddenly got bad frame rate? Right, that should be back. Anything that does need to be smelted will go into this chest. Why is the gravel in there? Does gravel? No, yeah, gravel. So then that will go in here, and then it will get macerated, which basically doubles the what you can get from the ore. So say a copper ore went in, and that would, and I don't know why this isn't running. Hold on, that's going to annoy me. I just need to put a lever there. So now that should take things out of there. That will go into the macerator, which basically doubles what you can get from one ore. It will just basically sort of split it in half, which then goes into the furnace. And these are induction furnaces, so as more stuff goes in and gets cooked, it will get faster and faster as the heat percentage goes up. Should be something in there now. Yeah, the gravel that gets macerated into flint, and the flint just doesn't even get cooked. It just goes straight through into here. So that's what happens with that. But yeah, these go into the furnace, and that's pretty much it. They also wanted a garden of sorts. Like, I think an automatic garden would have been better, but I think this looks nice. So you've got sort of a water feature, but also it waters the plants, which is good. I don't know why these haven't done anything. These interbreed plants, if that makes sense, and you can get different plants, and eventually I think generikb wants hops. In here we have weed killer, which will stop weeds from growing, which is always good because you don't really want weeds. And I think that's about it. We have a little chimney at this side here. Goes nowhere at all. As you can see, it's just a building. I didn't want animals, well, mobs spawning here, so I just put glowstone there. And people are being noisy upstairs. So that's pretty much it, unless there's something I forgot to show you. I mean, the glass is reinforced glass just to give it more factory feel. You could use normal glass, but I thought this looked more better. That didn't make sense, and I've forgotten to replace that with reinforced glass. Poop. But I know it's all one material, sort of, and I wanted to stray away from that, but I'm not the best builder, but I did try. I think this will stop mining now. Yeah, I think that's going up because it's reached however far it can go. And look at all this that it's missed out. Is that a diamond? No. So yeah, that's that. And I think it's a pretty good factory. I mean, I've never built anything like this before ever in Minecraft. I think this is one of the first big builds. It took me 2 days. I was up pretty much all last night doing it. So if you'd appreciate just to leave a thumbs up or something, that would be great. But yeah, this is my factory. I want to go outside. Thanks for watching.